Good morning students. Now we'll study next point in this topic, superposition of waves, that is vibrations of air column in a pipe open at both ends. So for these vibrations of a air column in a pipe open at both ends, boundary condition is that points of antinodes are found at the open ends of this pipe. So if we consider vibrating tuning fork is held near the open end of this pipe, this tuning fork sends waves through this pipe. So waves passing through this pipe, they are bounded by all of this pipe also, and air inside this pipe is denser than the air outside the pipe, and due to this, when this wave which is produced by this tuning fork passes through this pipe, it gets partially reflected from the other end of this pipe. Waves which are passing through this pipe open at both ends, it is partially reflected from this other open end, and this reflected wave and incident wave gets interfere with each other, due to which we get stationary waves. So if we consider compression is produced at one open end, this compression is reflected as rarefaction from the other end. Then this reflected rarefaction, again it gets reflected as compression at the first end, and this reflected, partially reflected wave and incident wave interferes or superimposes, and it gives stationary waves. So here stationary waves are produced inside this pipe open at both ends due to partial reflection at open ends. So we will study different modes of vibrations of a air column in a pipe open at both ends, and boundary condition is that points of antinodes are found at the open ends. So in first mode of vibration in a pipe open at both ends, between these two antinodes there is a point of node is formed inside the pipe. So if we consider small l is the length of this pipe, then the corrected length of air column, capital L, it will be, if we consider n is frequency and lambda is wavelength of the wave, then this corrected length of air column between these 2 points of antinodes, it will be lambda by 2. So we know this relation in terms of this L is equal to lambda by 2, it means that lambda is equal to 2L, and we know this relation phi is equal to n lambda. It means that frequency of this wave is phi divided by lambda, and lambda is 2L, phi divided by 2L, which is also equal to phi divided by 2 into L plus 2E. This corrected length of air column is equal to length of the pipe plus 2 times the end correction, because there are 2 open ends, and hence to get this corrected length of air column, capital L will be equal to small l plus 2e. Small l is the length of the pipe, so capital L is equal to L plus 2e. So fundamental frequency or frequency of first mode of vibration, which is also called as fundamental frequency, and it is the minimum frequency of vibration of an air column in a pipe open at both ends, and its value is phi upon 2L, or n is equal to phi divided by 2 into L plus 2E. So this is the fundamental frequency of vibration of air column in a pipe open at both ends. So this fundamental frequency is first harmonic. This fundamental frequency is the first harmonic. Then we will consider second mode of vibrations of a air column in a pipe open at both ends. In another mode of vibration, two antinodes are found at the two open ends, but in between these two antinodes, there are two nodes and one antinode. That means in all there are three antinodes and two nodes are formed in second mode of vibration. In first mode of vibration, in between these two antinodes there is only one node. In second mode of vibrations, in between these two antinodes there are two nodes and one antinode. That means in all there are three antinodes and two nodes are formed in a pipe open at both ends. So for this pipe, if L is the length of this pipe, corrected length of the air column, if N1 is the frequency and lambda 1 is the wavelength of this wave passing through this pipe, this corrected length in terms of wavelength, it will be value of lambda 1, because distance between node and antinode is lambda 1 by 4. So this lambda 1 by 4, lambda 1 by 4, lambda 1 by 4 and lambda 1 by 4, that means 4 times lambda 1 by 4. And 4 times lambda 1 by 4, it means that lambda 1. So corrected length of air column L is equal to lambda 1 for this second mode of vibration. And in all there are 3 antinodes and 2 nodes are formed in this second mode of vibration. So for this second mode of vibration, capital L is equal to lambda 1. So value of, we know this relation for velocity, v is equal to n1 lambda 1, and value of n1 frequency will be equal to v divided by lambda 1. But value of lambda 1 is L, so it is equal to v divided by L. So it is also equal to v divided by small l plus 2e. And this frequency of vibration of second mode, it is 2 times the fundamental frequency. So it is equal to 2n. Frequency of vibrations of second mode of vibration in a pipe open at both ends is 2 times the fundamental frequency. And this frequency is second harmonic, and first overtone. Fundamental frequency is first harmonic and this frequency of second mode is second harmonic and first overtone. Then we will consider third mode of vibrations of a air column in a pipe open at both ends. And for this third mode of vibrations, if L is small, L is the length of the pipe and capital L is the corrected length of air column. For this we will consider N2 is the frequency and lambda 2 is the wavelength of the wave. N2 is frequency and lambda 2 is wavelength of the wave. Then this value of corrected length of air column, distance between one node and one antinode is lambda 1 by 4, lambda 2 by 4. How many times this lambda 1 by 4 comes? जे नोड आणि अँटीनोड यांच्यामधलं डिस्टन्स हे लॅम्बडा बाय 4 असतं. इथली वेवलेंथ लॅम्बडा 2 आहे. मग हे लॅम्बडा 2 बाय 4 हे किती वेळा येत आहे? तर हे लॅम्बडा 1 बाय 4 फर्स्ट टाइम, सेकंड टाइम, थर्ड टाइम, 4, 5 आणि 6 टाइम्स. तर 6 टाइम्स लॅम्बडा 1 बाय 4 6 टाइम्स लॅम्बडा 2 बाय 4 म्हणजे 3 लॅम्बडा 2 बाय 2 म्हणजे ही करेक्टेड दोन अँटीनोड्स मधलं जे डिस्टन्स आहे कॅपिटल एल, करेक्टेड एअर कॉलमची लेंथ इट्स व्हॅल्यू इज 3 लॅम्बडा 2 बाय 2 म्हणजे लॅम्बडा 2 ची किंमत असेल 2L डिवायडेड बाय 3 आणि मग व्हेलॉसिटी v इज इक्वल टू n2 लॅम्बडा 2 असतं. मग n2 ची किंमत असेल v डिवायडेड बाय लॅम्बडा 2, त्याचीच किंमत येईल v डिवायडेड बाय लॅम्बडा 2. लॅम्बडा 2 ची किंमत 2l/3 म्हणजेच येणार 3v डिवायडेड बाय 2l म्हणजेच 3v डिवायडेड बाय 2 आणि l प्लस 2e. तर ही जी फ्रिक्वेन्सी आहे थर्ड मोड ऑफ व्हायब्रेशनची 3v डिवायडेड बाय 2l आणि फंडामेंटल फ्रिक्वेन्सी आहे v/2l. इथली फ्रिक्वेन्सी आहे 3v/2l म्हणजे ही फ्रिक्वेन्सी n2 ही जी आहे ती फंडामेंटल फ्रिक्वेन्सीच्या 3 पट आहे. n2 इज इक्वल टू 3n. n2 इज इक्वल टू 3n. तर हा जो थर्ड मोड ऑफ व्हायब्रेशन आहे ही फ्रिक्वेन्सी ही थर्ड हार्मोनिक आणि सेकंड ओव्हरटोन थर्ड मोड ऑफ व्हायब्रेशनची ही जी फ्रिक्वेन्सी आहे हे थर्ड हार्मोनिक आहे आणि ओव्हरटोन मात्र सेकंड आहे. तर थर्ड हार्मोनिकची फ्रिक्वेन्सी 3n, सेकंड ओव्हरटोनची फ्रिक्वेन्सी 3n. म्हणजे फंडामेंटल फ्रिक्वेन्सी n इज इक्वल टू v/2l. इट इज द फर्स्ट हार्मोनिक. सेकंड मोड ऑफ व्हायब्रेशनची फ्रिक्वेन्सी n1 इज इक्वल टू 2n. ते सेकंड हार्मोनिक आणि फर्स्ट ओव्हरटोन आहे. आणि थर्ड हार्मोनिकची फ्रिक्वेन्सी ही 3 टाइम्स द फंडामेंटल फ्रिक्वेन्सी 3v/2l. थर्ड हार्मोनिक आणि सेकंड ओव्हरटोन म्हणजे पहिल्या ओव्हरटोनची फ्रिक्वेन्सी 2n, दुसऱ्या ओव्हरटोनची फ्रिक्वेन्सी 3n. म्हणजे इन जनरल जर आपण असं म्हटलं की फ्रिक्वेन्सी ऑफ पीथ ओव्हरटोन np इज इक्वल टू p plus 1 into fundamental frequency. Frequency of pith overtone is p plus 1 into fundamental frequency n. So frequency of pith overtone of a vibrations of air column in a pipe open at both ends is np is equal to p plus 1 into n. N is the fundamental frequency and value of p is 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So from this it is clear that for vibrations of air column in a pipe open at both ends, all harmonics are present. That means all integral multiples of fundamental frequency are present for these vibrations of a pipe in a pipe closed open at both ends. Then this quality of the sound is richer in a pipe open at both ends than the quality of sound in a pipe closed at one end. Secondly, we know that the fundamental frequency of vibrations of air column in a pipe open at both ends is double the fundamental frequency of vibrations of air column in a pipe closed at one end. So if we know the values of n and l, we can determine the velocity of sound in air by using these formulas for fundamental frequencies and frequencies of different modes of vibration.